All right, this is day Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So day 5 that we've been here, and day 2 with driving with the Glovers. And this will be a little more Costa Rica like with the rain. It's not heavy rain, yet enough to still get a feel of what to expect if you're ever visiting the area. We're about to go to a nice restaurant. Of all the restaurants that we've been to here, this is by far my favorite. And the name of it, we're actually going to post a video on that as well. And the name of that restaurant, what is the name of that restaurant? El Lagarto?
Yeah.
El Lagarto in Manuel Antonio, Costa Rica. A lot of leaves fell down this time around. Our power went out, so I'm about to see if theirs are still on. Let me roll this one down. Perdida, question. Is your power go out?
Yeah.
It is? Okay, you can get it. Do you feel that it will be on soon? Be on soon? Yeah, soon?
Yeah.
Soon. Thank you. So it's out for everyone, which is great. But how can it go out as soon as it rains, though? That's what I don't get. Let's see. All right. It's a pretty straightforward drive. I need to turn my sport on, as I was instructed. That's one thing about really not driving 4x4s much. When I got the vehicle, the gentleman from the rental company stated to be sure to highlight what you're doing. So if you're going to be off-road, click the button for that. You can go ahead and just get the camera on that. So if you're going to be off-road, click sport. If you're going to be on the road, click sport, and off the road, walk in dirt. So that's something that you notice when you're going uphill. Like, okay, I need a little bit more power here. So I can't do my normal driving in the rain. I do be a little conservative when that's the case. Plus the tires on the car, I did notice when I first got it, they weren't the most meaty. But I knew it was good enough for what I was going to be using it for. Yeah, that first night here we came, I know I wouldn't want to do this. It would have been a headache trying to get away from the airport, especially at the time I did not have the phone service up and running because I did not know what to expect. I would feel comfortable driving to the airport, just not at the time we are slated to return. I would rather not drive 4 or 5 hours at night, not knowing where I am, number one, and also the terrain and elements, particularly rain. I'm going to slow it down even more with these tires because I did not love them for traction. rain at all when I first laid eyes on them. I anticipate this to be maybe an hour drive, give or take. Maybe not even that long because the restaurant, oh, nice photo. That's why you gotta have that 4x4. Four-wheel drive, what we say in the South. Yeah, there's water that gets up there though. If it wasn't for our driver the first night, then I probably would have turned around right now thinking that the water would be rising too high. Maybe it would be a flood or something. But that won't be the case. And it's great that we were able to get footage of dry weather as well as the raining. Kind of see, well, not kind of, you get to see the best of both worlds. I think he's hauling something. She. So we'll look to pass them, I'm sure, at some point. I think they're about to do so right now. I'm gonna be right behind them. Let's see, can I go? I gotta move. Just because I can't see what's coming around that corner. I believe, was it raining when we were coming from this area the first time, Thursday?
It was starting to rain.
Oh, okay. But yeah, as you can see, we just passed with double yellow lines, which I do it anyway, if the coast is clear in the States. But here, it doesn't matter. You can turn left on red, whatever you want to do. I would be interested to know how you would get your driver's license here. I really do think you have to at least break 3 rules in 5 minutes. 3 normal driving rules to get your license. If you don't do that, you might not qualify. Has the visibility. I mean, this is great though, because if I have to ask, has the visibility in the camera, it proves and it shows to all others that, hey, this is what you can expect. This is a foggy area. This is actually the safest type of rain to drive on. It's when it first began raining is when it's the most slick. Do you know why?
No.
It's because of the oil in the street. When it's first penetrated and gets loose, it's going to be most slippery. But when that oil is kind of semi, I mean, it won't be all the way washed away, but you get my drift. And it helps that we taking this drive already, so we know what to expect. You had to pull over and bike. So they're going to. We're slated to do the yacht tour, whether it rains or not. As you said, it's least likely to rain. I had to put two hands on the wheel. It's least likely to rain near sunrise. Probably thinking, why are we driving in this type of weather in an area that's foreign to us? Well, a scared man is a dead man. That's what I have to say about that. And also, it's not like we're the only ones who are driving. In fact, not many people. It's only 2 o'clock, 2:15 local time. How long would you expect it to rain? It'd be nice if it's done.
Probably.
By the time we're eating.
I haven't been here long enough to see what the usual pattern is.
I am going to slow it down just a little bit more. It makes it cooler. You kind of need to put on the heater. Inside there. Well, again, it does help that everybody powers out, not just us. But I wonder what triggered it. As you can kind of see, Colorado, for example, it is not as green as this because we don't get much rain. Far more dry. Yana, do you kind of like driving in the rain or riding in the rain? Yeah. You don't? Why not? I'm unable to hear you. I can't hear you. Oh, okay. Why is that? It's slow? It's too loud. What about you, Amaya? Troy?
I like it.
Why so?
I like the windshield wipers.
I used to watch that when I was young as well. Study the wipers and how they...
And watch the raindrops race.
Watch the raindrops do what?
Race on the window.
Oh yeah, you got to make some fun out of it some type of way.
I like rain sounds. It's relaxing.
People go to YouTube or Rumble. Let me just say Rumble. People go to Rumble to listen to certain type of nature sounds to help them sleep.
You got some horses over there.
And we're in it firsthand. At least there's not a lot of people on the road. I like this.
Yeah, people will watch this because there are a lot of videos that just have people driving in the rain. like that.
Somebody's gonna see this and say, "Oh, they got trucks in Costa Rica." Yes. Meaning 18-wheelers. What else are they called? I forgot. We used to call them big trucks. Saving my appetite. I'm so excited. It's been one of my favorite areas of the trip.
I'm gonna try some of that burger.
What I'm thinking of doing, in fact, what I already made up my mind to do, I'm for sure getting that fish. And I may get an extra burger for us to share because that's going to be too much and we may or may not like it. Also, I know I'm going to try some of that steak and share that as well. That fish was just so good. That snapper, that thing was huge too, boy. That's how you fill up a plate with a fish. And we know it's legitimate. All those bones, it's not a farm raised. You can't raise that on the farm. That's fresh out the ocean, which is right beside them. Like that. But you know, they get the most fresh food like that. Then with it being lesser expensive, you gotta tip well. Slow down. Came into some traffic. That means if we come into a line of traffic like this, it was slower up front. So which is great because it forces me even more so to get in a reasonable limit because I do have a heavy foot. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. You always did that.
Yeah.
Talking about let's break somebody.
So let's get that quick. Plus it was fun. We had 8-hour round trip. We're going to try to shave as much time off as possible. It's a wonder I never got pulled over. I was 120, 130, then get pulled over doing 80. From Utah that time. Amaya, did you decide where you would likely choose to eat?
They do have ribs. You can get that.
Well, it may not be in season.
No, they have it on the kids menu.
Amaya, what did you decide? Steak. Said that's so confident as if it's
Steak.
$10. You know how much that steak costs? Huh? $38. Shoot, I like that confidence. That steak we're getting when Alyssa passes her Series 65 will be about $150 USD. I'm getting that T-bone steak, whatever it is, that tomahawk steak. Oh, shoot, man. My daughter to pass that exam, you'll be one of the youngest on the planet with that designation, those credentials. How would that make you feel, if anything?
Accomplished because I know I'm going to study hard.
Oh, yeah. I know you like your rewards even more. So here are the rewards. We'll say it for the camera. A few nights at a hotel, a nice one. To be solo, to get away, to sit back and relax. Definitely ingested some THC in the form of tablets, dabs, capsules. You get 2 bottles because I'm giving you 2. What is it? 200 milligrams. And for sure, I'm not going to promote their name, but we'll go to that steakhouse that we haven't visited yet. Really? Could. I mean, we're going to go, but I know we'll be best served eating a nice home cooked meal, but we'll go. Because it is a decent spot. And then to top it off, I called for us to get an at-home massage from my personal masseuse. In fact, I'm going to get that as well. That's what our firm does for our employees. One thing about it, they take care of us. I love working for Amazonite. Eventually have to pass them. It sounds like the rain is slowing up, which is awesome in this scenario. He just attempted to see if he could pass, and I'm going to follow him or her. No, they're super slow. Are they turning? Hold on, he got out the car. What's going on? Here, let me see what's going on. Oh, it might be a tree in the road.
Oh, it is.
Oh my goodness. Thanks, gentlemen. I need to get out and help them. Oh, they may be cleaning up trees. Let me see. I probably shouldn't be there. Man, blow at those guys and show them some respect. It was a tree in the road. That's what they were doing. I was saying if we can get the road as well here and there, that'd be great. Because there are certain signs and things like that people would benefit from seeing. Did you all eat those potatoes as well? The baked potato, children?
No.
That summergone was good, man. What type of, were they legitimate chips or fries?
There were chips.
What type of chips?
Like tortilla chips.
Oh.
And it had salsa.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those. That's why I'm happy that place last night did not accept the cars we had. Because I wouldn't pay cash for that. And I did not. Moving trees out the road. It's amazing. I wonder why these trees fall down at the frequency they do.
Well, there's a lot of them.
I wonder what type of. I'm certain that's an animal marking their or attempting to mark territory at the front door. I'm positive. Because if it was water, it wouldn't be. It would have more. It would have a splash. That was a puddle. And it's
Plus, it had like a tent.
yes.
It was in some kind of, probably one of those geckos.
No, it's something bigger than that. That's a lot of pee. It could have been one though, because they always right there.
Yeah, and it's not like something big can really fit through.
But they wouldn't be if they do that there. They would be doing it everywhere. So I know it's not them. But I mean, yeah, it's not like that. Hey, I'm in the house. I'm not gonna urinate here. Because they always be right there. And that's the only thing. I mean, of course, that's what I said. With capitalism, you just got to accept what it. Well, if you, unless you want to be in a jungle 100% of the time, we just got to accept what comes with capitalism. Because I don't want to have animals coming in so frequently or peeing inside of the front door. I don't. So for me, hey, I'll just continue to watch the burners send their henchmen to cut the trees in the backyard and on the side of the home. It was a great getaway. It's really great to experience something on a legitimate vacation, because usually when I go places in the past, it would be for working purposes, and you don't really get to enjoy the town or see what it is. Vacations are expensive though, especially when you do times 5. Getting here is one thing, the experience is another. And you don't want to have a passport just to use it once. So those stamps, they stamp it every time you go somewhere. Which, as a so-called American, you need a passport to go somewhere. But if you are being transported for certain agendas, then that's not necessarily the case when you're coming into the land called so-called America. I know people are going to watch this song. We're going to say, what does he mean by so-called America? Watch my other videos to find out. To learn more. There's a lot of higher truths out there. How would you grade the speed of the strong, of the weak? Fast or medium or normal? How would you grade it? Slow?
I think we're a little bit jet lagged, so I can't really grasp what how the time has been. But
No.
somewhat fast.
You know we're in the same time zone.
I know, but it seems like the days are longer.
I would agree. Well, I will say this. Here's what I noticed for certain. The sun does rise far sooner here than Colorado. Because it was rising about 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Because I had the windows open last night. I mean, the curtains open last night just to see when would it rise. Yep, the rain has lightened a great deal. know we keep straight and then make a left at that light right after the hospital, because I'm not even using the GPS. And when I am, I'm using Waze, W-A-Z-E. They really should pay me for that, but I'll go ahead and give them a plug. Uh-oh, I'm not doing that. I'll just wait. I think they get over, well, I don't think some of them get over so you can pass. I think he'll do it when it's time for me, but I'm not going to go right now. I'm not a veteran here. I'll be patient. That restaurant not going anywhere. I could pass, but I'm just not. I want to make sure it's crystal clear. Well, I might just, no, it's too late now. If I was going to do it, I should have did it early. But it seems like he got over so that I could. When I pass him, he'll say, yep, tourist. I think I'm going to go after this, though. I'm just going to disobey the... Oh, he was dodging a pothole. So I'm not sure if that's a car. It doesn't seem like they have their lights on. I went, yeah, dang, he passed me. I should have went. Yeah, see, that's experience there. I'm just not doing that. Can't really get, I think I'm gonna go now. It's amazing how that they're driving at all in those bikes in the rain, let alone at that speed. It would have been nice if the restaurant was there. Now I wouldn't be driving an hour away if I was able to find quality like this restaurant near where we were. So for me to be going an hour away, want to get what you pay for. At least I do. And I'm quite particular on what I eat. Doesn't seem that nobody's pulling over for the ambulance. That's a Saru. I would have passed that on my driver's license test. Great job. That's one. What are some animals that likes the rain? I would say birds, because some birds, smaller birds, because they know the worm's gonna come up. That's easy meals right there. But what are some like animals who are, let's say, rain dependent in a way? If they're, I don't even know.
Frogs like the rain.
Why so?
They like water. And I think their skin gets dry. Like if you have a pet frog, you have to wet it.
Oh, he's riding his bike. I wouldn't be riding a bike out here. Would you?
Well, I ran in the rain before, so. But I wouldn't just willingly ride a bike in the rain.
Oh, but especially not like this. How it's coming down here. Sure why they're slowing up. I really hope that power is on when we return. It's great that we left when we did. Were you charging your phone up beforehand?
Yeah, but it turned off.
Learn Spanish and Quepos. We're near the place. We made it here in decent time. Because we would have been going close to this speed anyway. They on a field trip? Literally? The hospital is going to be my landmark. Just say, hey, I'm going to need to use the GPS at this point. I could. No, I'm not going to. I could. Let me just go ahead and pass. See, they didn't use their signals. That's another thing here. They don't do that. I don't do it anyway. Seldom. So I do fit in that department.
You don't turn the signal light on?
Sometimes I mean it just all depends. I don't.
Terrible.
It all depends. If it's a decent amount of traffic, then yeah. But if I'm just by myself, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, obviously if you're by yourself now.
Or a scenario like this when I know no one is behind me. Oh, yeah, that was great to see for the camera. Huge pothole. See, that car knew it was there. That's why they were more hugging the left. In fact, I need to hug the left too. All right, I know we're coming up on the hospital. We're fine to keep going right now, but I know we're coming up on it. We're in the town now. Supermarket. We might go to that supermarket after the fact to get some snacks for tomorrow. Yep, I know I got to make a left, so all right, here we are. Okay, here we go. We're nearing my favorite restaurant thus far in this area, El Lagarto. This is it. This has to be it. There we go. There we go. He might be a 3-2. Here we go. El Lagarto. Manuel Antonio. Let's see if we can get a clear look at the sign here. This is the entrance. Now, you look at the entrance, you probably be like, man, there's no way. But see, these little holes in the walls, that's what we call them. They be your best places. Hold on. I like to think this. Hold on. Y'all see it?
You passed the driveway parking thing.
I did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Let me fix that thing. I know we're in the area because it's the beaches.
You just saw the sign.
But I didn't.
When you passed the sign, you passed the parking. He probably like, what you doing?
Yeah, see that I'm